Abe, Joe here. Today's story is another Dorney Park story. This is Dorney Park 5. Okay. Crap, I should write down actually what these stories are about through my little notes. Let's see if I'm trying to remember. Alright, the first one, I believe, was the wet ride, not dry ride. Let me write this down, actually. Wet ride. The second story I shared, I believe, was the, where I saved that kid on the lazy river thing. I think that's what it was. Saved kid. So this one, I think. Which one should I do? There's so many. It was 2015 for some reason. I was writing that. I'll show you what I'm actually doing. So, I have a notepad, right? And I write down, like we're on D, right? So D for Dorney. So, the subject, the date, I actually do the story, and then, in order, just to keep track, because when I run out of topics, I'm going to have to make new topics, and then I don't want to have to repeat myself, because that's not fun. That's why I got to keep track of, which stories I'm sharing. Alright, so, this Dorney story, it's a good Dorney story. I enjoyed this one. God, I don't remember when hell it took place. 2009, 2010. It was the same trip that we went on the fog flume thing, which was a wet ride, not a dry ride, which goes back to the first story, I believe. I don't remember. Crap, I don't remember what year it was. 10? No. I think it was 2009. Pretty sure it was 09. No. It was 2010. I think it was 2010. I think it was. God, it's killing me. I can't remember. Just say it's summer of 2010. Okay. So, me, my brother, Matt, and Zach were chilling in the water park as my parents are chilling by the wave pool. That's what they do. It's fun. Like, we'll all get a locker. We'll put our stuff in the locker, like phones and wallets and whatnot. And then they'll just lounge out by the wave pool. And then the kids, quote unquote, will go off gallivanting through the water park. And I love Dorney Park's water park. So it's Wildwater Kingdom. That's what it is. It's Dorney Park and Wildwater Kingdom. So Wildwater Kingdom is fantastic. And obviously in a water park, one normally does not wear a shirt. So if you are of the teenage / no, it doesn't actually matter. Every guy actually flexes as they walk. It's just what you do. It's just how you walk in a water park. It's just what happens. Unless you're, extremely obese and you can't really flex because you have nothing to flex. But that's beside the point. So, me, my brother, Matt, and Zach, we get on the line for something. It was like an intense river, but it was like a tube thing. You get on a tube, you go down various levels of river, and you get stuck in a whirlpool, and then you just shoot down some slide. It was pretty cool. So we're on the line. Matt and Zach are, tall, so they're towering over everybody. And my brother talking to them. And then I'm talking as well, but I hear these girls whispering behind me about, the tattoos on my back. Now I have a lot of tattoos, so I have a lot of history tattoos on my back. So there's symbols for Zeus, Poseidon, Hades. There's a symbol for an Ankh, which stands for eternal life in, Egyptian mythology. I have a map of Alexander the Great's empire, and I also have the date, April 14th, 1912, which is when they hit the iceberg, not sank. It sank on the 15th. Symbolizes how one can escape fate. Blah 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 blah. I roll my eyes at this point, but so I have a lot of topics to discuss when people ask me about ink. But these girls weren't literally asking, so they were just whispering. They're like, "Oh, look at that! I wonder what island that is." Talking about the empire. So I spun around really quick, and I'm like, "So, I hear you talking about my tattoos. Just like that. Really creepy, really big smile, and they just stood there and they're like, yes. They were just so confused. They were so taken aback that I actually noticed and therefore acknowledged the fact. So they were pretty cool. We chilled with them the rest of the day, and we went on to the parks. Turns out that one of the girls actually worked at Dorney, so she was giving us like fun facts, like this is where they store this stuff. And I don't know, it was cool. Um, it was fun, you know. So it's an interesting way to meet people. You know, when they're gossiping behind your back, literally gossiping behind your back, and you turn around and surprise them and acknowledge the conversation and become good friends. I'm still good friends with one of the girls to today. It's what 4 years? We're going on 4 years now. We talk, you know, here and there, and she's pretty cool. She's big into art, and herself has gotten a lot of tattoos since then. So it's pretty cool. Nice meeting friends, meeting new friends. New people are fun. All right. On that note, stay in our brahis.